Are you done?
Hey yo, what is happening guys? This is the Lightning Shade coming at you with another video. So today we actually have great news for Marvel Avengers if you are a PS4 owner and a PlayStation 5 future owner, because hey, we got some great juicy news. It's pretty great news if you ask me. Do you like Spider-Man? Do you remember there was a leak that I didn't actually cover, that Spider-Man is going to be in the Avengers game? I waited because I have sources. No, not really, I was lazy. But seriously though, we are getting Spider-Man exclusively on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions of the Avengers game at no extra cost. That is some juicy marketing. Great job, Square Enix. But let's actually get to the nitty and gritty. So right here you can see your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is coming to Marvel Avengers exclusively on the PlayStation. Crystal Dynamics offers early details on its own unique take of the post-launch hero. So I still don't know if it's going to be Insomniac's version of Spider-Man. It's their own unique take. I don't know, but I don't know, maybe we'll get the costume later down the line, who knows. But let's check this out. So right here on the link, a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man lends a helping hand to Earth's mightiest hero in 2021. Now we know when the release for Spider-Man is. It's in that year, next year. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. And then we continue with this by Jeff Adams, the associate art director of Crystal Dynamics. Huge shout out to you, Mr. Jeff, love you mate. Right here, every once in a while life presents you with a moment where you pursue suits and passions coverage. Today is one such moment for me, because I get to be the first to announce that our own Crystal Dynamics takes on Spider-Man is teaming with Miss Marvel, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk and Black Widow of Marvel Avengers, as well as Hawkeye, but we'll skip that later on. This is so personal for me because I cannot remember a time when I didn't love Marvel and its colorful characters, each more real and believing than the next. But despite my enjoyment of Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow and the other Avengers, there was always one character I saw myself reflected in, and that was Peter Parker, the sensational Spider-Man. Now I'm going to channel my life enjoyment character into the version of the interactive hero known as Spider-Man, that I hope inspires the next generation of creators. And well, it's my dream come true. Jeff, you beautiful man. I'm gonna follow Jeff after this on the Twitter. Guys, follow Jeff. It's gonna be a good article. I can feel it in my bones. But let's actually get to the article. So right here, his allying with our Marvel Avengers heroes is in perfect symmetry with my exposure to the character when I was young. I accumulated a massive collection of Spider-Man books that told both dramatic and humorous stories of this colorful crime fighter who was a fixture of Marvel's New York, and that used his powers and ingenuity to protect his neighborhood, in quotations. But one day I read an issue that pushed him out of his natural setting and into a larger world with hilarious results. The story was titled The Commuter Comet, and it was a fantastic yarn about Spider-Man hunting down by a robber in the suburbs. I think I read that one. It's a very good comic book. Watching Spider-Man adapt to new surroundings was such a great contrast to his status quo. That tone is exactly what we want to capture for Marvel Avengers. A familiar but fresh Spider-Man who needs to evolve and take on global threats alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. I'll talk more about that later on in the video. I honestly feel that this will be a Spider-Man before the entire A-Day thing, during the A-Day thing. Maybe that's when we see like a younger Peter Parker, then the time skip will be similar to the Marvel Spider-Man that we got in 2018, that'd be dope. A sensational spider hero. To make sure this team up goes smoothly, Vince Napoli, our leader combat designer, sorry if I butchered the name, is hard at work for making Spider-Man just as great as he sticks on his own page. Similar to anything that has to do with Spider-Man. I love Miss Spider-Man. This means making sure our hero moves and fights like he should, no matter which war zones he finds himself in. When he's arcing through the air on his web line, we want you to feel graceful and light and be able to utilize a variety of web configurations and gadgets to enhance your traversals. Spider-Man's impressive acrobatic abilities will complement the experience, allowing you to seamlessly transition from navigation to combat. I like the sound of that, and these are the comics that they are given, so I'm getting the sensation that they are going to go from two types of comics. They take in the Amazing Spider-Man comic and the Sensational Spider-Man comics and fuse them into one for the design and possibly his somewhat origin within the Marvel universe, Marvel Avengers game. So yeah, that's pretty cool. When Spider-Man takes on evildoers, he'll do so fluidly with his signature flair, but also with the enhanced customization options we've created for Marvel Avengers. Just like our other heroes, you'll get to use the unique skill tree Vince and his team have designed to specialize your Spider-Man playing in our world. An immersive suit of iconic abilities and attacks will be at your disposal, and you get to decide which gadgets and skill you wish to upgrade. These enhancements will be necessary for him to take down the threats coming his way. Yes, this is what I want. I need my my White Knight Spider-Man, my healer Spider-Man. I don't know, I was just joking with you guys, but hey, that'd be pretty dope. I can't wait to customize him and be just tanky Spider-Man. A sensational take on Spider-Man. Despite all the great solo adventures Spider-Man has been on, standing shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Miss Marvel, and also Moon Knight whenever you decide to reveal him, I'm just saying, is going to add a whole new dimension. Players are going to face the world's most dangerous threats together. Except for me, I'll be using the bots because I don't like playing online. Yay! Using Spider-Man's innate powers, sorry, I'm bad at words, boosted with a little help from his new friends. Partnering with the Avengers gives Spider-Man complete access to the impressive technology available for the team, such as custom web shooters based on technology from Hank Pym, Shield, Stark Industries, and more. And you constructing the perfect gear skills combinations, you'll get the chance to live your superhero dreams through the ideas of Spider-Man. I hope Parker Industries, I think that was it called, Parker Industries, that comes somewhere down the line in the Avengers game. Let's go. And then we have this, a sensational sense of style. It's not enough for Spider-Man to just play like he should. He always needs a look like he should. That's why when going through the process of conceptualizing his suits, we went back to the beginning of Steve Ditko set the standard of his Spider-Man designs, and John Romita SR, sorry I forget to pronounce names properly, evolved into the iconic recognized the world over. Fans can expect to see Ditko's and Romita's influence in our take of the hero, with nods to the other talented artists that have defined the character's look over the long history. I really hope we get the web wingsuit thing. I really like those. I don't know why, but I do. And here we go, the final bit of it, and then I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts of all of this. A sensational celebration! When Spider-Man comes to our stables of heroes, will be making his debut with an in-game event that will introduce him to the wider world of Marvel Avengers. The event is comprised of a series of unique challenges for the hero to take on, testing his ability and yielding some exciting results. And like the rest of our heroes in Marvel Avengers, we'll be offering multiple cosmetic outfits and gameplay experience options, so you can make your version of the wall crawler reality. Has there ever been a better time to be a Spider-Man fan? The team at Crystal Dynamics, along with our partners, are overjoyed with that we get to be part of the hero's gaming journey. We can't wait to add Spider-Man to Marvel Avengers roster in the early 2020. Early 2020, that's really good. And we promised before, he's free and no additional cost and all that good stuff. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah. That is beautiful stuff. So yeah, Hawkeye, you were good. Everyone waited for you, but you just got overshadowed again. The poor Hawkeye, the poor guy. But anyway, forget Hawkeye for a second, because everyone is doing that right now. So Spider-Man, honestly, I feel that his origins in this game is going to be similar to the Marvel Spider-Man. I do think that we'll get the costume from Marvel Spider-Man in 2018 version. We'll get that. Hopefully we'll get the sensational Spider-Man suit. I really like that. Of course, I really do love the Future Foundation suit. That's just me. Sam Raimi's suit, please don't fight like that again, you sick people. But also I do feel that they need to bring in more unique costumes, more personalized designed costumes. I really hope that they bring in Spider-Man Noir. I really did like Noir, but the trench coat one that we saw within Marvel, within Miles Morales. Ooh, we should have a Miles Morales suit. I'm just saying, that'd be dope. But when you put Spider-Man in, then you open up the world to Spider-Gwen, Spider-Girl, then you got Silk, you got Miguel O'Hara, you got so many people. Ben Reilly, my personal favorite suit within the Marvel Spider-Man game was the Ben Reilly suit, you know, the one with the hoodie. That was my personal favorite. But yeah, I think that they are going to take inspiration from the Sensational Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man in the comics, as well as for his origin. I think it's going to be somehow connected to A-Day, like he's doing his work, he's still just a kid in A-Day, and then we actually see that he has to do all of this a few years later when joining Kamala Khan on their fight with the Avengers. So now he's a little bit older, and yeah, and they could introduce so many people. Wolverine, we're gonna have Fantastic Four most likely, but all of that we'll talk about that when they release, or if they release. Right now I'm happy Spider-Man isn't introduced. I think Green Goblin or Dr. Octopus will be somewhere in his stories, or something to do with honestly, I hope they put Kraven the Hunter in there, because Kraven is so underrated. Or the Chameleon, another very underrated Spider-Man villain. But yeah guys, that is going to be it for this video. Please leave a like, helps me out a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think about Spider-Man being part of the Marvel Avengers game. Are you happy? Are you upset? Let me know. Leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, because sharing is caring. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. And as always, this is the Lightning H8. Blaze out.